Hey, what's good? It's your boy Matthew Michael. I noticed there's been a lot going on with Robinhood, so I thought what better time than to show everyone how to open up an account on Webull. So in today's video, I'll be opening up a Webull account step by step, and I'll even show you how to apply for options so you can trade options as well. Show you kind of the different accounts you can pick, talk about what they do, and I really want to simplify this process for you. So yeah, we're just gonna get in my phone and we're gonna get started with it. All right, so here we are in the handy dandy Webull, and as you can see, at the moment I don't really have a real watch list. This is how it is when you first sign up. You click on markets, that's there. I click on the little center part where it's usually your positions. It says open an account, and the reason it says open an account is because I haven't opened an account yet. So what I'm going to do after I actually clicked on my stock referral, I don't know if it's going to give me credit, but I clicked on my stock referral. Pick whoever's referral you want to. Hopefully you use the referral. Hits open accounts, and yeah, it's going to ask you a bunch of questions. It's going to start off by asking you for your driver's license. It's going to need a picture of the front and back, so I'm going to do that really quick. And of course, after I got those in, I'm going to hit continue. And then from there, it's going to ask you some questions. It's going to ask your first name, middle name, last name, gender, date of birth, whether you're single or married. It's going to ask for a number of dependents. It's going to ask for your ID number, the expiration date, and then it wants your social security. And for those of you who don't feel comfortable giving all this information, it's kind of standard information to share. They're not going to steal the information. Legally, banks and brokerages are required to take this information. The reason they need your social security is so they can send you forms for your tax when it's time to do your tax filings. All right, and then going on, it wants a mobile number and then an address. And then after you fill out all that information, just go to continue. And then next it's going to ask if you're employed or a student, whatever. So you're going to answer the questions, whether you're employed, self-employed, student, retirement, or unemployed. Then it's going to ask what the nature of your business is, if you have a business or if you're employed. So yeah, just fill out the answers accordingly. And then if you did choose employed, it's going to ask your employer name. Then after you answer those questions, hit continue. And then on the application, it's going to ask you questions about your investing experience. And right here, depending on how you answer these questions, if you want to trade options, the answers to these questions right here may determine whether or not you're able to trade options or what level of options you're able to trade. I'm going to show y'all my answers, but this is how I personally answer. Remember, answer at your own discretion, and I'll even show y'all what level of options I get approved for. All right, so how much investment experience do I have? I'm going to say, I'm going to put extensive, but I know there is a lot that I don't have. All right, then it's going to say, what's your overall investment objective? Growth. How long do you plan to invest your money? This changes for different people, but for me, way more than 7 years. The global stock market is often volatile. If your entire investment portfolio lost 10% of its value in a month, I would hold it. Actually, I would keep all, buy more. How important is liquidity to you? Somewhat important. What is your approximate yearly income? Right now, it's honestly kind of hard for me to answer this question since it's slowly going up, but I'm actually going to blur this out. Y'all can't see this. What is your approximate total net worth? I'm going to ask what is the approximate total value of your cash and liquid investments. And then after you answer all those questions, hit continue. Right here is asking more questions. So these 3 questions, most people aren't going to be able to say yes, but if you can say yes to some of these, it may restrict you in some way, shape, or form, just because being in a position where you have family or any close friends in this position, you may have some type of insider information. So I'm going to hit continue. Then it's going to say this statement, and then basically you just need to agree. Right here, this is kind of an important part. So yeah, let's stop for a second and discuss it. All right, so It's going to ask whether you want a margin account or a cash account. I personally already have a Webull cash account, so I'm going to open a margin account. But just for those of you who don't know the difference between the two, with the margin account, you're able to borrow up to the value of your account. You're also able to sell covered calls and puts without them being covered. So in a way, you have more flexibility with margin accounts, except for the fact that you only get 3-day trades within a 5-day trading period if your account balance is under $25,000. But with the cash account, you get unlimited day trades. The only thing with the cash account is you cannot sell calls and puts that are uncovered. And you also don't get to borrow any money from the brokerage, which is probably better in the long run. After you select what kind of account you want, it's going to ask what you want to trade. I want to trade stocks, ETFs, and options. And because I chose options, it basically said it's going to need to assess me on some more things to make sure that I'll be able to trade options. And then under all this, it asks if I want to apply for Webull crypto, and I'm going to go ahead and check that as well. And then you have to check that you have read the margin disclosure statements. After you do that, you just hit continue. Now it is assessing me on my options knowledge. All right, expected option level. I'm going to hit level 4. I don't even know what level 5 is, honestly. I don't even know what level 4 is. I think in all honesty, I trade level 3, but then it's ask about my options investment objectives. Of course, I'm going for growth, options investment experience. I'll put 3 to 5 years. Options risk tolerance. I'm very young. I don't have a family, so I have a very high risk tolerance. Investment time horizon. Definitely going long on everything. So I'm gonna hit continue. All right, so I don't know if it approved me that second time, but I did change up some things in that, and it looks like it let me go on to the next step without saying anything, so I'll keep y'all updated on that. Then here we have the risk disclosures, the Webull crypto user agreement, and then right here I have to e-sign. I'm not gonna let y'all see my signature, but I'm doing the signing right now. Then after you have all that done, you hit agree. Then it's going to ask to send you a verification email, and I'm going to hit submit. And then it says your application has been submitted for approval. And then it says new account will normally be approved within 2 to 3 business days. Once the application is approved, we will notify you by email. So I'm going to hit complete. And as of right now, they are auditing my account. So yeah, it doesn't look like I can really do too much right now, but I will hop back in and show you the completion of this account whenever we get there. All right, so it's been a few business days, definitely been longer than the 1 to 2 it said, but we're finally here. We're finally to the step where I can make my deposit. So right here, what I'm going to do is if you're transferring from a Robinhood account or any other brokerage, you can hit transfer, but I personally don't have anything that I need to transfer, so I'm actually going to go back and I'm going to hit make your first deposit just so that I can get my free stock. So yeah, I'm going to hit make your deposit right now. And then how I'm going to do it, you can either do ACH or you can wire it. I'm going to do ACH because ACH works a lot faster than wire, but I think there are some cases where maybe certain banks will not work, so you may have to wire it. So yeah, I'm going to hit ACH. And then right here it says that checking account is recommended, savings accounts have limitations, and that the account holder and the Webull account, they both have to be under the same name. So there are 2 ways that you can verify your bank. You can either do the real-time verification. Through this, it'll take you to your bank's portal. You'll sign in through there, and then it's instant access is a lot faster. That's probably what I'm going to be doing. The second way is if your bank's not as popular, you can do the micro deposit verification. But yeah, I'm going to do the real-time verification and kind of show you a little bit how that works. All right, so Webull uses Plaid to link your bank. It says it's secure and it's private. So I'm just going to hit continue. And right here, you can see it says select your bank. I use Chase, but I'll kind of scroll through and let y'all see kind of what other banks there are. And actually, I'm going to go with Navy Federal. So now I'm going to put in my username and password. And after it signs in, I'll be able to make my first deposit. All right, so right now it's trying to sign into my bank. Hopefully I put in the right username and password. It looks like it's sending the credentials, so this may be a good sign. But yeah, we just gotta wait this out, wait for it to verify, and then should this go all right, we should be able to make the deposit. All right, so it looks like it went through, and now they just want me to verify my identity. I think this part may be different with different banks, but yeah, after that you'll verify your identity, and I'm just gonna verify it with the text. It also has the option for email, but I find text to be faster since I'm on my phone right now. So I'll hit continue, and it just sent me the security code, so I'm just gonna type it right here and then hit submit. Now it's trying to load and verify my account, make sure I got the right code and everything. Verifying kind of slow, but it's verifying nonetheless. Still verifying. And it looks like it finally verified. It's showing my bank account balances, and it's allowing me to choose from either my checking or my savings. And I'm going to choose my checkings because I like to hold on to my savings. And yeah, I'm going to hit continue. And then it looks like they sent me a reminder saying, please be advised that not all savings accounts at bank and credit unions support ACH transactions, and many have limitations on the number of transactions per month. Please check with your financial institution before initiating a deposit to prevent a reversal fee. So yeah, for those of y'all who don't kind of know y'all's bank rules, how many deposits y'all can make or withdrawals y'all can make in a month, be sure to check that stuff out just to make sure you don't get like a reversal fee, because you'll get a fee from Webull and you'll get a fee from your bank, and nobody wants that. So yeah, make sure you know your bank rules. And then I'm gonna hit got it because I know my bank's fine. If you have Navy Federal, you're probably fine. So yeah, I'm gonna hit got it. And right now I'm just gonna do the minimum, start this thing up with $100 so that we can get the free stocks. And right here it says, note, each deposit may take up to 5 business days to complete. Please make sure to maintain a sufficient balance in your bank account to avoid the ACH reversal. So yeah, right there, that is very real. I have had an ACH reversal before, not on Webull, I have on Robinhood. It sucks. Sometimes it takes a few days till it actually shows up in your bank that there's a withdrawal. So you may think you have money, but that money's actually going somewhere else. So just want to make sure you have a good amount of money in your bank account when you're doing stuff like this. Yeah, so I hit continue, and I kind of forgot to read it, but I saw something saying if it's reversed, you don't get your free stock. And yeah, that sucks. So right here it says my deposit has been submitted. It will be completed in 5 business days. I'll get my provisional credit as instant buying power. And it looks like later today I can start trading. So yeah, I'm just going to check out my deposit details. There are the details of my deposit, and now I'm going to go back and kind of see what all they'll let me do. All right, so it looks like before I can really get to anything, it wants me to set a trading password. So I'm going to do that real fast. It's asking me questions like my birthday. I think this is for verification purposes. So if anybody tries to get into my account, they can't get in as easily. And now again, it wants that trading password, so I'm going to set that up right now. All right, now it looks like it's asking some security questions. So now I am going to answer those, and it looks like my account is going to be even better protected. All right, so I finally got all my questions answered. I will admit they're a little weird, but they are questions I don't think anybody will know the answer to, so I feel good about them. All right, so also it asks if you want to use Face ID. I'm going to use that. I'm on an iPhone 12. I think iPhone 10 and up use Face ID, so it's a cool option to have. I think on anything before an iPhone 10, it'll use Touch ID. But yeah, that's an option you have as well. I'm gonna have that turned on, and I'm gonna hit done. And now it looks like my account's set up. So I'm scrolling here. You'll remember earlier I answered some questions about options trading. It looks like I also got approved for options trading. I think that's probably the part that took so long for my account to get approved. But yeah, I'm gonna click on this and see what's up. All right, so it looks like I was approved for level 3, and these are all the things that level 3 entails. So covered calls, cash secured puts, long calls, buy rights, long straddles, covered puts, protective. One thing I love about this, on the cash account, I cannot do credit spreads, debit spreads. So those are things that I look forward to doing on this account. And I'll even introduce y'all to Tiblio pretty soon on this account, because I'm not going to be too heavy on this account. I'm just going to let Tiblio do his thing, Tiblio is great at getting the money. And if y'all are kind of curious about Tiblio, I'll link some videos in the description, as well as a referral link down below in the description if y'all want to check that out. And yeah, I don't really trade any butterflies, condors, anything like that, but yeah, I'm approved for it, so that's cool. And it kind of shows you how to trade options, but if you really want to know how to trade options, I'll also link that down below in the description. I got a video on how to trade options on Webull, so yeah, be sure to check that out too. But anyways, it's cool to know I was approved for level 3 options trading on Webull, and now I'm going back. Right now, my buying power, it shows up as $100. I currently have no market value or anything like that. It's nice to know that if I wanted to buy something, I could, but as of right now, I don't. Another cool thing is you can see right here on the margin account, it shows day trades left. I don't really have that on the cash account, but that's cool. That's pretty much the account. One thing I'll probably want to do pretty soon is set up my watch list. Right now, I just kind of have the initial stuff that Webull has set up. How you add to your watch list, if you want to do that, is you'll hit this search button right here. And for instance, if I want to look at, here's something I want to add. So these are stocks I've previously searched up, so that's why they're all right here. But if I want to add something to my watch list, for instance, like right now I'm in CCIV. If I want to watch that, if I want to watch that, I just hit add after I search it, and it says exist in my watch list. And if I hit cancel, you can see that CCIV has been added right there to my watch list. So yeah, you can sort it in different ways, like by symbol, price, whatever. I of course like to sort mine alphabetically just to make it easier to navigate for me. So yeah, that's how you do it. And one last thing before we close out this video or close this tutorial, kind of want to show you the difference in the way that cash account looks as opposed to a margin account. All right, so I want you to see my margin account right here towards the bottom, just under where it says 5D and 1 month and all that, where it says it shows the market value, the cash value, the risk level, day trades, my day trade buying power, my overnight buying power, and also day trades left. Now I want to go over to my cash account and show you how it's a little bit different right there. So in order to go to switch, if you have 2 accounts on your phone, you can go to menu, you can go to settings, and then right after settings, you can go to switch account. And just like that, I'll be able to click on the next one. And now I am on my cash account. So if I hit account, you can see that on the day we're not doing so hot. Just a few days ago, the account was at 3,900. Right now it is trading at 3,500, but nonetheless, we're still up over $1,200 on this account. So I'm not tripping. As you can see, kind of the stuff we were looking at, you see we still have the market value, the cash balance, buying power, and settled cash. Where it says buying power is not it's not day trade buying power, it's just buying power. And then also where it had the day trades on the margin account, it has the unsettled cash, which is kind of like your day trades on, which is kind of like your day trades on the cash account, but with the cash account, you don't have a limited amount of day trades. You have a limited amount of money that you can go through. So yeah, the more money in your account, the more day trades you can make. And for those of you who don't quite understand that, check out this video right here. I actually just made a video about how to get more day trades using a cash account. So yeah, check that out. And yeah, that's pretty much going to be your tutorial on how to set up an account on Webull. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them down below in the comments. If you enjoyed the video or learned anything, please be sure to smash the like button. It really helps to grow the family, and I really appreciate it as well. And if for some reason you're new here and you haven't already, please be sure to subscribe and hit the bell notification icon so that you don't miss any future content or giveaways. But anyways, thank you so much for watching, and peace.